Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Pisces love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, we have this could be the one, calling in your soulmate, and then I felt playfulness. All right, so there could be a very strong connection between the two of you. There could be a lot of, a strong connection, a lot of playfulness, making sure that you're not putting too much pressure on it. Okay, this can be the one, like this is the one, and putting all of that, because sometimes it's a good thing, but it also can be, there's kind of like this fine line, because if you put too many expectations on it, then it's like all of this heaviness is put on the relationship. And I feel like it's still about keeping the relationship light, keeping the relationship fun, just enjoying the time that you spend together and not pushing things too fast, not overthinking things. Okay, yeah, the possibilities are there, but making sure that you're not overthinking things and you're pushing things. Definitely this has to do with a relationship and a connection, because we have, the lovers there. All right, the Emperor, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and okay, not worrying about it, because I almost feel like you may have this vision in your mind of, okay, this is how it's going to go, and if it doesn't go that way, then that's going to make you worry, and that's going to make you stressed, because it's like, well, it's not happening the way that I thought it was going to happen, so I guess it's not going to happen, and then it's almost like you're making it not happen because you're putting all this energy and this pressure on it. Okay, I feel like it's taking things slow, taking things one step at a time. Just enjoying the moment, not bringing any of the past baggage into the relationship, not worrying about things that you can't control, but feeling emotionally happy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is very patient, somebody who takes things slow. That can also represent, the Capricorn. But I feel like don't rush and don't push this relationship. I feel like there may be some energies where one of you may be doing that. Just feeling confident within the relationship on what's going on with it now, okay? Kind of banking those things one day at a time, just doing it one, because he just has one pentacle there, one at a time, and slowly that you'll see over time that it's all adding up, okay? Not putting too much stress, not putting all those swords on this relationship, okay? Making sure that things are balanced, okay? Making sure that it's a good give and take within this relationship. Taking in those opportunities, being interested in the relationship, making sure that you're showing the other person that you care about them, but it not becoming consuming and overwhelming. There's lots of possibilities here. I feel like there's a strong connection, but again, not overthinking it. I feel that this can be a very strong relationship, but I really feel it's how you handle things. I feel like there's one of you that needs to make sure that you don't overdo it, that you kind of slow things down for a bit. We have the Magician, making things happen. I feel like a lot of things can happen within this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of magic. There's a lot of excitement. There's definitely a connection within this relationship. But I feel like this beginning part is very important for the two of you, making sure that if it doesn't go the way that you thought, that you don't back off, that you don't feel like you're alone, that you don't close down, that you don't shut down, okay? That you keep moving forward. Okay, you don't get in your head. I feel like one of you may get into your head too much, and I feel like that's something that you need to look out for. We have the Nine of Swords that came out first. I feel like that this is what you want, but it's almost like you may overthink things, and you have to be careful with that, okay? Having that belief and that faith and taking things one day at a time. Okay, I do feel that this is a long-lasting relationship and one that can definitely go in beautiful places. All right, we have the Chariot card, and moving forward, but again, being careful. We have the dark horse and we have the light horse, so not being overwhelmed, not going back and forth, kind of setting the tone and clearing the way, but taking your time and putting the work in that you need to put into this relationship to make it happen. I feel like you both can do that. I feel like you can make it happen. All right, so let's get some closing energies. We have the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of excitement between the two of you. I feel like there's a big connection there. You know? I feel like there's a spark. There's definitely a spark between the two of you, but I just feel like, again, you have to take control of the situation and not let emotions get out of control, not bring in past things, not bring in, kind of letting those things go and just taking it one day at a time. Let's see. It's exciting in new relationships. Like, I'm not saying to not be excited about the relationship, because it's definitely exciting and I have a lot of positive energy here, but like I said, I just feel like with these, you have two Nine of Swords, so there's something that somebody is worrying about that doesn't need to be worried about. Like, you're putting these swords into this that don't need to be put into it, okay? Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring a new and positive future. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like these thorns represent these two Nine of Swords and this Ten of Swords energy. And possibly this Eight of Cups. So there's definitely some thorns here, but I feel like if you can weather this and get through this and make sure that you communicate, make sure that you reach out to the other person and you let them know how you're feeling, making sure that you communicate, you know, and keeping that connection strong, I feel that this has a very positive future. But I feel like the two of you are struggling with something right now. There's something that you're dealing with, but just making sure that, because if you can get through this difficult period, then that brings you closer together and that helps you to handle things in the future. I definitely, again, as I was saying before, I feel like there is this connection, and these cards that, you know, we first started with, this could be the one, calling in your soulmate, playfulness, being happy, being light. I just feel like it's lighten the energy within the relationship, and weathering that challenge ahead will bring in a new and positive future, definitely. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.